showing up even? Oh no, it's not showing. Oh no, it is. Okay, it is. It is. We're good. All right. I remember what we were doing. Claire is pregnant. That happened a while ago. She's like heavily pregnant now, I think. Oh, second trimester. Okay. Father is Leon. Very good. Just to cap off the argument, because I know you two don't know each other as well as I know each of you individually. So I don't think the tempers are getting heated. They don't need to be. The ultimate point that I believe Seth would agree with, that our side of the argument is just that the main appeal to Resident Evil, for myself and presumably Seth, is not the story. The story is there. It exists. This much is true. But it has never seemed like it's tried to take front. It's not center stage. Cool, they gave us Glitter World. That's it. That's really just my stance on the whole thing. Simplified to one sentence. I just don't think it's driven. I guess it's a semantic issue, where to say something is story driven is to imply that story is critical to the enjoyability of a game, you know? Like if you took the story out of the game, then you'd be losing a major part of it. That is what I would define being story driven. Or for a game to be story driven, I would go with that different definition. Which again, I would refer to something like Yakuza, where you still have a game if you get rid of the story, but like a lot of the appeal lies within that. With Resident Evil, I don't think that's the case. I think the story, as you said, you have a reason for being there. I think that's most of what the story is the story exists so that you have a reason to be doing the things you're doing. I don't know, maybe. Again, the only parts of Resident Evil 1 that I even really qualify as story are just people gone missing. It's kind of weird. Might want to check that out. We're gonna go check out this mansion. Spencer, it's a Spencer's, right? Isn't it? I don't know. Yeah, that's kind of how I see things. Where I guess it would be worse without that, with no motivation at all. You know, that wouldn't be great. I definitely think it benefits from having a story. I'll say that much for sure. I just don't think that the story really matters. Like, it's there, and the game is better for it. But also, it could not be there, and not a lot would be lost. That's how I feel. Yeah, I don't know. It's there. It is an element of the game. Is this even or not? I don't think it is. That's fine. We'll just put that there anyways. Yeah, that's kind of like, I don't disagree. I think that it's good that the story's there. I do agree that it would be worse without a story, but I don't know. It's just like I don't know. Like it's not the thing that draws me in. You know, it just adds like flavor and it adds context to what I'm doing. It's not. I I wasn't going back to Resident Evil 2 because I really wanted to know what happened to the Redfields. And I really wanted to know what happened with Barry's family, you know? Like that I guess might be my point where like the story that existed, like I don't care what Wesker does next, you know? The story is there and it enriches the experience, but it's not the whole experience. Like I don't know, it's not the core of the experience, I guess is a good way to put it. It's an important element, it's just not the most important element. The gameplay is the main appeal in Resident Evil to me. And furthermore, I would say that the story is a little shallow, which is more of that's a personal opinion, so it doesn't really factor in, but it's like I don't know, it's a little bit bare bones in places. They give history and whatever, but you know, it's whoa. He gave us weed tea. Thanks, Randy. That's it though. That's all I gotta say. I think we can put it to rest there. Maybe I don't know. I know you like Resident Evil story, and that's fine. I think there's enough there that you can be invested, and I don't blame you for that. And especially if the rest of the remake stuff actually does expand on stuff in a meaningful way, then I get it. That's legit. I might. Yeah, I don't know. Like, I might seem more negative than I actually feel, you know? Just because I'm arguing the adverse position. So I'm only pointing out the things that are kind of negative. Not even negative, but just like things that detract. Things that support my argument and me thinking it's not that important, but like I like it for what it is. Like I say that it's not important, it's not the core element. And I do believe that, but for what it is, I think it does like it serves its purpose very well. So, I'll take that for what it's worth. I like the fact that it's a little bit bare bones. I like the fact that like Wesker's motivations are kind of like we don't need to elaborate on why Wesker's doing what he's doing and what he was doing for the like 20 years beforehand. Like I don't know, that doesn't matter to me. You know, like if it, I don't even know if that is detailed in any games, but whether or not it is, I don't. What am I trying to say? My mind just completely went blank. Uh, um, right. That's not important to me. But the fact that he is like, it's kind of alluded to the fact that that does like he has some grand plan, grand motivation in what story is presented to you. That's good. Like it gives you just enough to kind of catch on to these little things. Like you believe that Wesker is up to something, that he has some grand plans, and that's enough. That's satisfying enough. I don't need anything else. I like it for that. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if that's the best way to detail it, but that's what you're getting. Is that I like that it's bare bones because it leaves room. Like it I don't know. It just establishes the general idea of what they're trying to get these characters to be without being overbearing about it. That's that's it. Okay. Black Bear self-tamed. His actions do, yes, but not him as a well. No, it's that when you lump Zero in, it's a little different. In one, his actions definitely do, but him as a character, eh, I don't know. But at this point, it's really all just semantics. No, that's not. It's the opposite, actually. Where I think in Zero, he absolutely is like a much more important character. Yeah. I also don't know Zero's story as well, but like, I know that he's more involved. It's Zero where, or not Zero. It's the first game where his actions drive the plot along, but he doesn't really like. It's just his actions that I don't know. He doesn't really show up as a character, you know. Like he literally does, but like it's I don't know. His character isn't really established. If that makes any sense. There's no better word for it, honestly. Okay, we gotta figure out what we're doing this Black Bear. Stop talking about Resident Evil. You know my point now. I know yours. I think it's fair. There's definitely something there, but I just yeah, you understand where I'm coming from. So now Black Bear. Definitely can't keep him inside. I also don't know if we even really want to do this at all. The new Birkin scenes. Which ones were new? Because they showed, I don't know, they showed the scene where he's in the lab and he gets shot by the guys. And there's a net Birkin has a little bit more going on. It seemed mostly the same as the original, though, honestly. So here's the thing. The Black Bear probably eats a lot of food, and it would be funny to have him be... Who would even be the master here? Animals. Handling. It would be Claire. Like, we could have Claire just train the Black Bear to attack. That is really the big thing, is like, the perspective that I have is entirely the older games, basically. Birkin scene as a whole is less goofy. That's true. This is true. I don't know. That's a whole other conversation about how I felt about that experience with RE2. One that I don't think I'm willing to have until I've played through Claire's story, because I don't... If I'm gonna say anything, I want to have a full picture. Alright. Now it is time. Crab. We're gonna have Claire become a bear wrangler. Don't make that dirty, I guess. Clear this. Okay, and then you go into manage areas and you invert. There you go. And then I'll also rename that. This is the bear zone. Alright. Bear goes in the bear zone. We'll build a bed for him. He can sleep outside. He'd sleep right outside Claire's room. There you go. Well, okay. Claire's in her 3rd trimester. Yeah. I mean, I kind of already think that for... I mean, I don't know. It's different because it's like... I don't know. It's different. It's like comparing it to the original game is a different thing than just how I feel about it on the whole. You know what I mean? Birth room, clean floor, good bed. I don't have medical beds, right? Like, I definitely don't. So this bed, I guess. This is a medical bed now. There, good. I sure do love Blight. No, I don't love Blight down. Food source for the baby. Claire can, yeah, we can get a bit of baby food, I guess. We'll make. Can you even make baby food from? Just anything, I guess. We'll do until we have supply of 20. This is the wrong thing. Yeah, we actually don't have any of that. Do until you have 20 though, if you can. But yeah, like what I've experienced thus far of Resident Evil 2, I enjoyed it. And the writing is like definitely more of a coherent story than the original. Like that's just, of course it is. Baby onesie we need to make. Make a baby toque. And we'll make a shirt for a child and pants and a parka. There you go. That's good. Build a crib. I've done that already. One person childcare. Yeah, we got some people in childcare. Good. So yeah, I mean, definitely there's more of a coherent story going on too. Like that's it. That's all I gotta say. For now, that's all I have to say. Once I've played Claire's story, I will talk about what I thought of that story. Because I want to have the full picture before I say anything for sure. We got idle colonists. What are you guys doing? Kendo, Darlin, and Chris. What is Chris doing? He needs some low priority work that he can do. Darlin's not bad on that. What does she usually do? She does crafting. Alright, there's already someone working on crafting. Construction, we've done like everything we can do. I don't know, man. What else is there left to do? Make a giant chapel, church thing. I want to save that for later. I want to save it for a time where I have the energy to design like something specific. Like a reference to like the STARS logo or something. For now, I guess limestone. Yeah, just like all the limestone blocks on the map, just get all of them. Not the marble. Where's the limestone? There it is. Yeah. Forget it. Just all of this. There. Now no one will be bored. These are too efficient. Oh, and we gotta train the bear too. You have any good names for a bear? An attack bear, then let me know. I think we're just gonna let the colonists name him Wojak? Okay. Yeah, oh, you didn't spell with a C. There you go. There's Wojak. How's he doing on food? Since I restricted him from the house entirely, my hope is that he'll just like start hunting stuff when he's hungry. Which should work. You know, hopefully. I kind of... I guess... I don't know. Why is this on fire? Wait, it's into... Wait, did he... No, there's no roof. That's a little concerning. But this is unroofed completely. This should vent fine. Right? Is it the don't build roof area? Okay. I don't know. I get that, like, knowing... It's even, like, little things, like the passwords being John and Ada. Like, knowing that those are real characters, and, like... That's important, because, like, John worked at Umbrella, and his girlfriend's Ada, and... There's more to it. That can definitely add to it, for sure. It's a bold move to compare it to Dark Souls because of how much I love that game. I don't know. It's... Yeah, it's fair. It's a relevant comparison. I'm not sure that I agree that it's quite the same way. I didn't either. When I played through Dark Souls, I didn't know anything that was going on. And then I learned... Okay. There you go. I just stumbled upon why I feel like it's a little bit different. Which is like... That example I just used of John and Ada, that's stuff that just you can't know with just playing the first game. That's something that you pick up on through playing the sequels. Stuff that they expanded on later. And I know that that's not true for everything in Resident Evil 1. There are notes that detail... Okay, we're getting another child. Endo's having a child. Alright, we'll just prep for that real quick. There you go. Good. Yeah, so that's... There are definitely things that detail the history of Umbrella and the I think it's the Spencer family, right? The Spencer family mansion? Oh. I hope it's right. I'm also gonna tell them to stop trying to have a baby again. If they... How do you even do that? This right here. Void. Oh, okay. Yeah, whoever owns the mansion in RE1. There's stuff that kind of details that family's lore a little bit. And like their involvement with the umbrella stuff. And like Lisa and her family. Like I know there's a whole thing that explains what happened to Lisa and her mom. And I remember reading those notes, and it's like it's a compelling bit of like world building. And it helps you, it gives more context to the things going on in the game. And that is good. I don't know if Dark Souls is quite the right thing. I don't know. I get where the comparison's coming from though. And it's yeah, fair enough. I guess there's something there. I still maintain that it just isn't as impactful and also not as hidden. Like these notes that are detailing this stuff are placed in your main path most of the time. And there are a lot of elements that are they just don't matter unless you have played the other games or know something about the other games. Like the Leon, or not Leon, the John and Ada sort of thing. Which is a minor example, but it's the best I got right now. For Resident Evil 2, it's like the handling of the G-Virus. You know that that's important later. But in the context of just the game, it like doesn't really matter. Whereas in something like Dark Souls, the aspect that I really like about it is like, yeah, you can go through and know nothing. You have to properly take the time and kind of go out of your way to discover a lot of that stuff. To discover like the context of who a lot of these people you're fighting were or are. And like why you're doing what you're doing. And even the alternate ending where you just like walk out and don't link the fire. But at this point, I'm so far off track that it literally doesn't even matter, and I'm just talking about why I like Dark Souls. So, I don't know. I stopped having a point like a minute or two ago. If not later. Anyways. That's not true at all. That's so not fair, dude. That's not true. I know where that's sent. I don't know if you're even being serious. I know that there are people that feel that way. That's why I can't know, because like there are people that act like that. There's people that are like, yeah, I am a Dark Souls player, which means I'm a serious gamer, and I'm a better gamer than everyone. That's like not true at all. Like it's really not that outlandish difficulty wise. And even me saying that, there are people that are like that accuse people of saying that, oh, Dark Souls isn't hard, which is not how I feel. It's complicated. It's complicated and I'm tired, and you got me in a corner. See, now you got me in the opposite corner because I don't like Sekiro that much. So like, you know, I have less of a hang up bashing Sekiro fans, but also I don't think that's really true. But that's also because I don't know. Yeah, that might be fair. I stopped playing Sekiro because I didn't enjoy it. I like wanted to play a certain way. I don't know. I like playing the Dark Souls games my own way, which is usually just Claymore and then two-handed and then have some like shield in the offhand that has a passive benefit like Grass Crest. But yeah, I don't know. It forces you to play katana heavy, like heavy emphasis on parries. And if you try to play it like a normal Souls game, it just doesn't work out. If you try to play it as a rhythm, see, this is my experience with Sekiro players, is people say you have to play it like a rhythm game. Which I think is fair. And I don't know, they don't seem like that stuck up about it. They're just like, that's what they say, is they're just like, as soon as I started treating it like a rhythm game, I started having fun with it. But I don't know, I just didn't. I was playing it like really stealth heavy, and Squirt has heavy dementia. She's just going for a bit of a wander. Man, my voice is going. Yeah, I don't know. I'm out of tea. That's a shame. I'm gonna, one sec, put this away. Oh man. Why is my voice almost like talking for 4 hours straight? It ruins your voice a little bit. That's crazy, man. Blair has a silent level. We're gonna give her. Oh right, I needn't. Wow. Okay. Hold on. I forgot all about this. I set her to just meditate for a long time. She has that now. We're gonna give her a sidecast thing now. We're gonna give her not invisibility. We're going to unlock the skip tree. Think. Unless I could do that, actually. Well, okay, we gave her invisibility. And now we're going to make her regrow Kendo's leg. When Kendo's back. Anyways, yeah, Sekiro. It's a hard game. And the best way to put it is something that Germa said, I believe, which was calling it's like the hardest game that you can buy at Walmart. So like, oh, he's now incapacitated. So yeah, obviously there's going to be people that are going to brag about XD. I beat Sekiro. It's the hardest game. But in my experience, people that are fans of Sekiro, there's just not a lot of them, I guess, is kind of my thing. It's like people that I talk to that like Sekiro also like the Souls games, and when we talk, I'll talk about how much I love Bloodborne and Dark Souls 1. Bloodborne is really, like, you know, obviously I'll go to bat for Dark Souls. I love Dark Souls. Specifically Dark Souls 1. But Bloodborne is like the much less talked about one that I probably like, at the very least, as much as Dark Souls 1, if not more. I think it's definitely the better game of the two. Like, it's much more... It's much more polished, and like it doesn't have a weak section like not Resident Evil, like Dark Souls 1 has. On the whole, it might not be, but like among my friends, among everyone that I talk to who would talk about it, it doesn't come up as often. Yeah. It's definitely not on like the grand scale of games. Say that Bloodborne is good is definitely not a revolutionary thing to say, but just I was speaking purely in terms of like in conversations with friends. I don't end up talking about Bloodborne as much just because less people have played it. I know that you've played it, but like a lot of my friends just like don't have a PS4 or they just never got Bloodborne. And I mean it's fair. Bloodborne's oh man, it's weird because it's like as much as I love Bloodborne and think that it's better on the whole, it's also like it's way less beginner friendly. If you run out of blood vials at the start of the game, you're just like that's it. It's over for you. You either have to like grind and just like kill a bunch of low tier mobs to get more healing, or just like restart your save. Like the healing system is kind of doo doo. Blood vials are not good. And I've had that happen. Like some of our mutual friends from university, I played it with them, and they ran out of blood vials in the first couple areas. And then they just like they couldn't do anything. Like they were just kind of out of options and it sucked. And it's like, man, I wish that wasn't the case, but that's just how she goes. If you don't make it out of the early game, then it's really hard to it's really it just sucks because you gotta grind. So that's probably the weakest point of Bloodborne, but other than that, I think it's much more solid. If you have no memory of it, and you'd be willing to play it, I'm just saying, I would be interested in watching that. Except maybe not, because that can get... I don't think I would be like backseaty about it. I think I'm good at not doing that. But also it can be frustrating if things go wrong and someone's like watching you. So I don't know. I think it's worth replaying is basically all I'm saying. I don't know, man. It's so weird because like it's one of the games that I have so many hours in that my perspective is so skewed. Where I cannot really remember the beginner experience, and the beginner experience that I did have is like completely different from what a lot of people have because I did co-op. It was it my first Souls game? I guess it technically was. I mean, I played a bit of Dark Souls 2 with a friend, but not the whole thing. And then I ended up roof collapse. Oh, okay. This is Resident Evil 2, yeah. I changed the game, right? Didn't I? Did I do that? I did. Also, hi, welcome back. We're talking about Bloodborne, which is not Dark Souls. It's very different. I never talk about Bloodborne. Oh, we got a bear. His name's Wojak. And Claire's about to have a baby. No, that's not true. No. I never talk about Dark Souls. I hate Dark Souls. Bloodborne, on the other hand. I love Bloodborne. And what do you mean? Um Hold on. This is, yeah, I agree with that. Okay, I used the regrow leg spell on Kendo and it didn't work because he has a peg leg on his left leg. Which, if I don't know if either you, I think Seth was here when that happened. Kendo and Claire got into a fight and Claire shattered his leg. She just obliterated his left leg. So I'm trying to get that replaced. We'll figure that out. Yeah, they're not. They're not friendly to people that are bad. That's true. I think when I first started playing Souls games, I was a lot worse at games than I was, but I was still like, you kind of have to have a base level of well, here's the thing. You have to have a base level of competence to like get in the door with Souls games. I don't think they're that bad though, and my case study to kind of back this up is like years ago, I convinced my dad to play Dark Souls 1. And he plays games. He plays like, okay, everyone's like idle. What are you we need more things for people to do. Here, hunting. Do hunting. There, and make another of these down here, I guess. Yeah, that'll do. Hold on, there you go. Right. Yeah. So my dad, because my dad is based in Epic. Leon has a shoe frenzy. That's cool. He agreed to play Dark Souls 1. And he plays games, but not action games. He plays, like, back in the day, I know he played, like, a Diablo type game and Civilization, Age of Empires, that sort of thing. So he wasn't super familiar with action games as a whole. Like, not even, we don't even have to get specific with, like, third person action games. He just not his thing. Just in general. And he managed to get all the way to the end. He never beat, I don't know why I know why, because he like failed for like an hour and then we never ended up going back to it. But yeah, he didn't beat Gwyn, but he did get to Gwyn. And that to me was like enough proof that with like a little bit of guidance, it's not like it's not as unfriendly as a lot of people think. Seth, stop being provocative. Stop being a memer. Cut that out. What's common complaint among people who recommend Dark Souls 2? You didn't want to fight every enemy that keeps respawning. Yeah, that's fair. That's like not normal. That's also a thing that happens in Resident Evil though, is like learning to pick your battles. But that is definitely a thing that like a lot of more casual gamers don't know how to do. Unironically. Like they see something that they can kill and they're just like, I have to kill this guy. It's just what I was born to do. And that's like I think you do get a lot of progress in Dark Souls. I think Dark Souls progression is like really good. It's really clear cut. When you do something that gives you progress, it's very well communicated. It feels very earned. And it's like spaced quite well in Dark Souls. It's true that it doesn't always happen, but like I mean, I don't know. You saying it doesn't always happen is just like you're basically just saying you die sometimes, which is like, yeah, it does. That does happen. I just don't know if like I don't know, man. Like, so what? Okay. Don't be mean. Be nice. Yeah, but that's kind of the trade-off, right? Like, that's a big part of the Estus Flask system is like you can sit down for a full heal and get all of your healing items back at any time, but you'll respawn all the enemies. So the basic gameplay loop of Dark Souls becomes it's a solar flare. Uh the oh. Huh. Ooh, they got guns. Hmm. Right. Claire can go here actually, and Kendo can go there. Chris can go here to try to draw some fire. These are Tox guys, right? Right. So while I'm dealing with the raid, the gameplay loop of Dark Souls, I think, is expertly crafted because it becomes you have these resources, you'll never run out of them. You're always gonna have Estus. Like, you're not gonna run out of heals. But you have to make it to the next checkpoint without... Oh, this is bad. Oh, Chris Laddie. He got shot. He's fine, actually. He's not. Well, he's fine. Where are you shooting at? Okay. I also think... Yeah, well, there's that for sure. I don't know. I don't even think it's bad. Because like I played... Me and Seth played Dark Souls together. And I don't think that you're any worse at Dark Souls than I was when I started, for sure. We can't afford to keep any of these people alive, honestly. They all have hard drug addictions. I can't deal with that. This can move because it's in our thing. We can store these. I think it is just like... Even though I say that I don't think Dark Souls is that hard, especially if you're playing it alone, you definitely have to be okay with failure. Like a bit of failure. You have to be okay with doing a bit of like... sometimes you're gonna have to throw yourself against something until you adapt, you know? I think... Yeah, that I think is really the main thing, is you have to be kind of open to learning. You gotta kind of treat it as like any other skill, right? Like, I know a lot of people, they play games just to like kind of unwind and here's the I'm not even trying to paint this as you, because I don't think it is you. Like, I think you are willing to learn some games, just not other games, you know? But like, Dark Souls is very much so, you have to... You're gonna have to just like take some losses, learn to deal with those losses, and then learn to adapt to them. And it's gonna be like actual work where you have to like seriously kind of lock in and learn this stuff sometimes. And that's just not appealing for a lot of people. It's not even about like the game being too hard. It's just like the style of kind of... I don't even want to say delayed gratification, because there's other games where you have to try too, and it's like just a different kind of loop, you know? Yeah, that's fair, because it's like, when it really comes down to it, Dark Souls gameplay is like dead simple. It is literally just like, it's like avoid and punish. There's parrying, there's like all different types of weapons and whatever, but like, end of the day, it really is just like dodge and punish. So, you know, it's not, at its core, it's not that interesting. It's like the interesting part of the gameplay is the fact that they take that concept to its logical extreme in a lot of time. So the interesting part is that process of learning the patterns and like kind of treating boss fights like it's gonna sound like kind of corny, but treating it like a dance where you learn all their patterns and like you're weaving in and out of their attacks and getting your hits in when you can and choosing safe spots to heal. That is the interesting part of Dark Souls gameplay. And if you're not into it, you're not into it. Like, it's just, it's not a unique thing. That's it. So when you say that you're into games for, you know, a variety of things, and among them being interesting gameplay, I could definitely understand calling Dark Souls gameplay uninteresting. Yeah, that's fair. I get that. He already loves Resident Evil 0. And yes, they are shorter. I mean, okay, I don't think... And this is where I'm like, my opinion is so skewed. Is like... I don't think the Souls games are that long. But also, when I played it the first time, it took me 40 hours, which, like, that's a commitment. Definitely longer than the Resident Evil games, so I see where you're coming from. I really took my time with Resident Evil 1. I like tried to do a lot of the extra areas and stuff. Yeah. But then if you just go for like the mainline story bosses and even like a couple extras, then it's not that long. You also use sorcery, which I hate to say it, but it does trivialize a lot of bosses and makes it go a lot faster. How long to beat is not a reliable source. Although I do think if you're playing through it and you're going like thorough, and it's your first playthrough, then 40's good. Okay, that's fair. Yeah, no, sorcery's not... That's actually completely fair, because I did a sorcery only playthrough of Dark Souls 1 and it was like genuinely very challenging. I did also build myself quite poorly. Elden Ring, I think sorcery is absolutely busted. And it trivializes like a lot of the game, but that's a whole different story. In Dark Souls 1, it's a lot more balanced. The only real case where sorcery is busted in Dark Souls 1 is if you're in like New Game Plus whatever and you've like min-maxed your build, then it's like You're like just a death machine, but that doesn't count. Like that's not normal gameplay. Also in PvP, it's kind of cringe, but that's again separate from the main first playthrough sorcery experience. So fair play. Oh no, a bunny is gone mad. You want to kill that, Claire? Whoa. Oh, you're set to run. Should probably be on attack. Okay. This is now bad. I can't believe this bear is causing, or this... Oh, this is stupid. I see, this is really stupid. Wow. What the heck do I do? No one's around. Oh, this is so dumb. Where's Newport? Or no, Newport. Huh? Oh, he's here. Yeah, come help, please. Just... Okay. Oh, you're not even drafted. Can you kill a bunny with your bare hands, Claire? Okay. That was so stupid. Resident Evil for speedrunning is among the best. That's, yeah, fair enough. Yeah, you're right. It's a good length for it. Yeah, I don't really have much interest in speedrunning, so not a big factor for me, but there's no reason for me to disagree. I've enjoyed them as stream games because of their length. Yeah, that's a whole thing. But yeah, I like playing the Resident Evil games on stream because they don't take that long. So like this was the 4th time that I played RE2 on stream, and I finished Leon A's story. Which, I mean, it took me like 4 streams total to beat the original RE2, but that's, you know, whatever. I like that it doesn't take that long so I can kind of progress through other games. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's true. Although, funny you should say that, because aside from this stream where a few people showed up, if I look at like my viewer graphs for the streams where I've done Rimworld and Resident Evil 2, it's like when I'm playing Rimworld, there's like actual up and down movement on the graph. There's people dropping in to lurk for a bit, like strangers just coming in to see what's going on with this Rimworld colony. And then as soon as I switch to Resident Evil 2, flatlines. It's me and Taylor. That's it. No one even stops in for a moment to just check out what's happening. And I don't blame anyone, because honestly, it's the sort of game where, like, if you've seen someone play it before, then you don't really need to watch it happen again. So, I get it. That's true. I have no reason to say that's true. I just said that it's true. What are they gonna do? Dox me and then prove me wrong for agreeing with that? I doubt it. You guys might, just for funnies, but, you know, don't do that. That's true. You know what? There you go. There's my reason for agreeing. You're not wrong. Although I don't know. I get it, because it's like if someone was playing a game that I really liked, like a good single player game, if someone's playing Here we go again. The only two games I talk about are Dark Souls and Yakuza. If someone was playing Yakuza 0, I wouldn't watch them. Probably wouldn't, because it's like I've played that game. I know what it's like. I've played it a few times. And like someone's first experience with Yakuza 0, I don't really care. Like it's not. Oh, again, the only other game I talk about, Dark Souls. If someone's playing Dark Souls for the first time, that can be kind of fun. Because you know there's like secret areas where they might discover and be like, "Wow, this is really cool." You know, they might be struggling with a boss, and that can be entertaining. But like, oh, thank you for saying so. And that is actually, yeah, I agree with that. But like, a random, no. Like if someone that I like a streamer that okay, good example of a streamer I watch is Vinny Vinesauce. I watch him, you know, with some regularity. And if he played a Yakuza game, I'd be interested to see what he thought. I don't know if I'd watch a full playthrough, but you know, I could maybe see myself watching a little bit of that. But like a complete stranger, not that interesting. But with Rimworld, I could see myself just dropping into a Rimworld stream and being like, hey, what's going on in this colony? Like it kind of lends itself well to this format, you know? Because stories happen. And like in this case, I kind of you know, I've been maybe forcing a little bit of a narrative here with the with this whole thing going on with the Redfield bloodline. Might have been steering the story that way, but you know, it's still the sort of thing where it's interesting to see people's colonies and what's going on, what kind of stories are happening with them. Garden of Ban, yeah. See, I actually watched Vinny play Garden of Banban just to like know what's going on. That's like a different thing where it's like I feel like both of us watched our respective streams of Banban just like out of morbid curiosity. Like, I've heard of this game. I have an impression that it's kind of dumb. But I'll watch someone I respect play it. I'll see what's going on. I'll give it a chance. And man are those games trash. Okay, you know what? We're gonna mark the rest of these as not hunting, so that our bear has something to feast on. Yeah, I kind of agree with that. Yeah. I don't mind at all that, like, there's like a 0% chance of me getting new followers or viewers from Resident Evil. But I do think it's kind of funny. Yeah, dude. I think it's funny that the graph drops off like that so hard. Yeah, I know. I know you're weird about multiplayer games. Don't worry. I know you're racist against multiplayer games. Claire is like about to give birth. Yeah, there it is. She's in labor. Select Claire, gather for birth. Leon is the doctor. Is he a good doctor? Leon's medicine skills 8. What about Kendo? 4. 4. Okay, Leon it is. Leon, you will be You will be delivering your own child. Do spectators do anything? No, they don't. Chris is gonna spectate. Chris has to spectate this moment, you know? It's important. It's important to him. 89% chance of a healthy birth. The mother has a 1.3% chance to die. Okay. Here we go. Whatever happens, happens. Chris is so excited. Leon's ready. Claire is waddling her way. She's carrying food. She's adding the food to the stack before going to the thing. Okay. I can cancel childbirth. Okay. Come on, healthy baby. Don't kill Claire. Why is it? Okay, she's fine. Healthy child. We're gonna ignore that for a moment. You're gonna put your baby somewhere safe. What? Okay. Don't make a big deal out of this. There's a reasonable explanation, I'm sure. Oh my goodness. Alright, listen, here's the best that I could do. If we look at Leon's genes, okay? Where are his genes? Look. He's got this skin color as his genes. It's not what shows. I don't know why he's got black skin color genes, but not black skin. But he does. This is just the gene that he carries. I don't know why. It just is. And then that's what the baby inherited. I don't know why, okay? Her genes are... Look, that's the skin color she has, more or less. I don't know. I saw that earlier, because you can check out what genes that... Why is he... Okay, Chris is... Alright, that's fine. He's injured. That's it. I don't know why that happened. It just did. Just don't make a big deal out of this. This is... Why is he in their room? Leon, you moron. Vitiligo? What is that? I'm looking that up. Is that like a genetic thing? Oh, it's a disease that causes skin loss. Or causes loss of skin color patches due to melanin loss. Oh, it's that. I've seen that happen. No, he doesn't. He's just, he just doesn't. Late stage Michael Jackson. Oh boy. I just... Alright. Whatever. It's not a big deal. It's fine. Look, he's giggling. He's little baby Kennedy. He's a happy little boy. And his name will be Bingo. His first name's Bingo. There. And then is gonna be called Bingo. Baby Bingo, exactly. There you go. That's it. This is this child will carry on the Redfield lineage. They needed more diversity. That's why he is the way that he is. One of my, what do you mean requires a bedroom? Oh, cause it, seriously? Her title makes her upset that she's sharing a room. No personal bedroom. Shut the heck up. You dingus. Can you, like, get food? You're malnourished. It's not the animals that upset her, but her own child. Whatever, you're gonna have to deal with that. As soon as baby Bingo grows up, he'll get his own room, but just deal with it. We'll prepare a room for the child. Get some toys in there. It's the lore, and there's lore for BTD? Please enlighten me. I'm interested. Yeah, some baby decorations and a toy box. There you go. There you go. It's a nice child's room with limestone floors. You know nothing? Dang. I guess I'll just have to binge the Bloons Tower Defense. All the lore. You know what I'm trying to say. I gotta get Darklight Braziers in here. Don't start. But yes, it is. You're right. It absolutely is. If anything happens to Dart Monkey in BTD 7, I'm gonna bawl my eyes out. I can't believe that she's this petty, that she's like upset that the child is sharing their room. And no one's feeding him because we don't have any baby food. What do you mean? Okay, she's not idle. She's feeding Bingo. Good. Bingo's starving. He'll be fine. Yeah, she is. Look, it's a thing. It's a mechanic. Lactation is a mechanic in Rimworld. Of course it is. And just for the sake of being thorough, I believe you can... Where is it? Oh, can you not? I thought you could extract, like, you know, to extract the breast milk and, like, store it for later. That's a thing people do in real life. Yeah, that's... No, that's... I did that just to be thorough. Don't make it weird, Seth. I was just exploring the detailed mechanics of the game. It's messed up, man. Shame on you. Although I'm sure there is a mod for that. Just yeah, there's probably a mod for that. Dude, I could just put Bingo in here, but I don't want to do that. There probably is, yes. I'm not adding that. There's one mod. There's one Claire cosmetic mod that I have considered adding. Why is Darlin throwing up? Oh, because she's also pregnant, right? But yeah, there's one cosmetic mod that changes Claire that I've considered adding, and I'm not going to tell you what it is, because if I add it, you'll know. Yeah, they are. Why recruit new colonists if you can just make your own, you know? Actually, let's check out her baby's genes. See, her baby is white. I don't know why. Actually, I do, because it's Kendo's. But, you know, whatever. I think I just, like, messed up the character creation. I think Leon was black initially, and then I made him Leon. And then I just didn't change the genes, so that's probably why. That's so awesome that there's just vomit all over. Alright. What I want to check the food of Wojak. Because he's not allowed. Yeah, he could just like lick that up and then feed himself a little, you know? But no, I don't know what he's doing. Like, I assume that he's like hunting. But he's not. That one, did I ever fix that one lady's brain? No, she's a little, she's just got a little bit of dementia. She just goes on like dazed walks every now and again. Can you? Okay. Can we like research like vasectomies? Yeah, you can. Yeah, you literally can. Might need to do that. Oh, dang. That's upsetting, honestly. Not that I was actively selling on eBay, but it is sad to hear that that's gone now. Claire's resting. Baby Bingo. Little baby Bingo. I'm happy when my parents are happy. Babies don't know what to expect from the world, so they can't be disappointed. That's true. They didn't have this before. I think this was added in a patch. Because babies would just like... They have like no thoughts, so their mood was always just really low. And so like all the babies were just really sad all the time, unless you like gave them drugs to give them a mood boost. And then they would be happy. But they made a good change. Yeah, but like that's not necessarily true. Babies cry a lot, but they're not constantly crying. They cry when they need something. And this one does too. But like prior to that patch, they were just like miserable. They were just like constantly crying and like never ever happy. Because when if they like giggle, that's what those like particles that show up around him are. When he does a giggle, people in the colony are like, it's nice that the young folk are doing well. They get happy. And yeah, my baby is giggling. +8. And that just never happened before. Unless you gave them drugs, and then they would be happy. But don't do that. So, you know, good patch. So that's all. Right. Wojak. See, he needs to... I assume he's eating wildlife. Baby happy. Honestly, yeah, that's what they did. Where is he? Oh, Kendo's taking care of him. Look, look how happy baby Bingo is with Kendo. What a good dad Kendo is gonna be. We need to set Darlin on child. Oh, she's already on childcare. These two are gonna be great parents. Genuinely, like 11 and 12. These guys are gonna be good. Claire's not a bad mom. Leon's a little bit lacking, I think. Oh, he's 7. That's not bad. He's not a bad parent. Never mind. I take that back. It's alright. Once Claire gets back up to 70, we're gonna try regrowing Kendo's leg again. I don't know, we are once again out of things to do. Reckon it might be a good idea to set up maybe another research table, I guess. Just to have something going on. Something for people that have nothing to do. Darlin might be good at it. There's a fire. Yeah, okay, whatever, it's fine. Doesn't matter. It's okay. Just a little fire. Darlin would be good at research. She can do that. Arts, crafts. Anyone can do crafts, so don't do that unless it's low priority. You're gonna prioritize cooking, art, do research after that. Yeah. Yeah, good. It's really, that's like most. Oh, I guess I could get started on indoor whatchamacallit. Hold on. We need to get indoor farming going on. Where to build it? I think down here is the a good place for it. So lighting. Power? No. Please. Furniture? Sure, whatever. Yeah, that'll do. How far out does it go? Out to here. Right? Yeah. And then out to there. Right, yeah. How many out is it, I guess? I can just do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 1, 2, 5. 5. Okay. There you go. This is a farm. And then one entrance here. Like that. Keep it insulated. We're gonna not allow the bear in it. There you go. Yeah, it's insulated. This is how temperature works. You need to have an airlock or it'll leak out. I'll make the rules, man. That's just how it is. We'll put wires everywhere. We're gonna put them all around in case we decide to switch over to hydroponics. Those things. Well, so how many, like, this takes like a ton of power, right? Yeah, 2,900 watts. Okay, well, we have excess. We can do that. Might even want to build a second one. And get this going. Just make things for them to do, because they're seriously running out of, they're getting bored. Limestone walls around like this. The door here. There you go. Thank you. Thank you. That's exactly what I was going for. Feels good to be recognized. All right. We'll get some extra wood by taking all this apart. And then we'll start setting up for hydroponics. I don't think I want to be... I kind of hate Minecraft villagers. The only part of them that I enjoy is making fun of their noise. That's true. I would do it for the kids. I don't have any kids to impress, though. There's like my cousin who's, he's 8 now. I had to think about that for a second. And he knows Minecraft. He's familiar with it. But, you know. Oh. Maybe someday. Maybe someday that'll make sense for me to do. Just go around going, and then they'll give me real emeralds and I'll throw a carrot at them. I could make some money off that. No, I'm kidding. I don't have any kids to impress with that. I don't even think they would be impressed, you know? Like, who cares about Minecraft villagers? Kind of funny, but yeah, I don't know. I'm not convinced. What are we growing here? There's some stuff that you can't grow in a... Yeah, I don't want to grow weed. I mean, I could. I might grow a little wheat. Not now, though. I think cotton you can build in, or can grow in the hydroponics. I think you can do that. Oh, I had another quest that... Right, the lab that showed up. They really want me to go to a genetics lab, and I'm not doing it. Kill skip? Teleport to the target and execute a melee strike. Okay. I don't care about that. What even is this? Riesling Bacchus, Great Chief of Tranban, is requesting a favor. Her friend, a 47-year-old archer named Guacamole, recently violated an ancient supercomputer terminal. Bacchus is asking for you to guard Guacamole for 25 days. A mech cluster 2x size will be deployed? No. Yeah, you unlock nothing personnel, kid. That's part of the Psycast expanded thing that I have. It's sick, though. Because if you have someone with really high melee, you can literally just, like, teleport and then just, like, crush their head. Exactly. You understand. It's cool. It's good. Just not with Claire, who's the only... Okay, don't... Woof. We'll be fine. Power consumption's fine. We're okay. We'll also... Oh, there's the Ancient Danger, which I still haven't done. Figure that out later. We're gonna set this whole area to be mined. There you go. Just stuff to do. More people can do mining when they're bored. I guess. Wow, these guys suck at mining. That's just miserable. You're not wrong, she did do that. But it's like a complete miracle that she did that, because she is a 1 in melee. I don't know how she did it. She just... it just baffles me. By the way, what's her psi focus at? Okay, we're gonna do the thing again where we make her meditate for like, that's all she does. I want to get Kendo's leg back. We're gonna make things right. She crushed his leg, she can bring it back. But honestly, like the main thing that's kind of preventing us from advancing right now is just the lack of research. We're good. We have everything we need. We just need to like research more stuff so we can build it. Also, we could become a mech lord by doing this, but that I don't know if we're ready for that yet. No virus. It's like you know Fist of the North Star? Why is Kendo with Darlin instead of Leon? Yeah, this is old lore. This is yeah. This happens before the Kendo cut. Also, is he building a roof there? Okay. Thanks for answering that question, Chris. What about the uncut? Wasn't the uncut? The uncut's a direct sequel to the cut. So this happens before the regular cut, which means, of course, it also takes place before the uncut. So that's the full continuity. That hasn't come out yet. I'm really hoping that they're gonna come out with a bundle deal where they have the cut and the uncut in one remade cohesive story. I know realistically they're probably just gonna release the cut and then have the uncut as DLC, but a man can dream. Either way, this will still I believe this will still remain same place in the continuity. You know, I don't think they've gone so far as to change that placement, like the placement of a game in the series with the remakes, you know, so that should still be consistent. Yes. Yes, exactly. Why is Bingo sad? What's wrong, Bingo? Nothing's wrong. You're fine, actually. Okay. Oh, Marlboro. Marlboro affectionately snuggle up to Kendo. That's cute. He's eating. My question is the bear... What is he eating, right? Like, is he eating our food? Is he breaking his restrictions to go eat our food? Or is he actually hunting? And I have no way of knowing, unless I follow Wojak for the whole day. Yeah, that's exactly what I want to know. What the bear doing indeed. Okay, it's just a little fire. It's just a little fire. Can I... Where even was the fire? Was it here? It was probably here. Yay! Well, here's a curveball. Kendo has a revolver. So I don't know what that says about like the greater, like which Kendo this is, you know, like maybe Shotgun Kendo used this before getting his shotgun, you know, maybe it's a different Kendo entirely. Maybe this is the Kendo that invented the quantum gun. Because the quantum gun is also a revolver. There's so many questions in the Resident Evil universe, and not enough answers. Not enough people are talking about the Kendo variants out there. We really need more funding to research this. That's fair. That's true. But why is that a thing? Does Claire specifically like revolvers? Or is it just that he just thought it would be good for Claire for some reason that I am unaware of? Why are you still here? Oh, because I only blocked off one of them. Get out of there. Let's follow Wojak. How's he doing for food? He's alright. Wildlife, there's an ibex doe. What is with this bear? Let's see if I can find the message. There it is. A black bear has become tame. It is now designated as Black Bear 1. I want to see Wojak end the Redfield lineage. Wow. I hope that doesn't happen. It could. There is a possibility that Wojak could go crazy, but I hope that doesn't happen. But yeah, I did just get one. That's when you play with Randy Random as the storyteller, sometimes he just gives you bears. And I decided to keep him because Claire can train him into an attack bear, which, as you might imagine, is pretty good. I actually know exactly where he's getting his food now. Claire gives him a little bit of food every time she tries to train him. She goes and gets some meat, and then she feeds it to Wojak as part of his training. So he's probably surviving off that alone. So that's fine. Means we can hunt indiscriminately for the time being. We'll make better use of the meat than he will. Just a little fire. He's not gonna eat Bingo. Bingo is he's a precious little baby boy. And I'm not gonna let Wojak eat Bingo. That's not gonna happen. How's our electricity doing? We're good. We're fine. We have a surplus. It's messed up. Oh, why do you... I mean, I guess I'm glad that you like Wojak, but he's not the hero of this story. We're not gonna sacrifice everyone just for Wojak's happiness. Also, we can deconstruct this stuff. You guys need something to do? There you go. There it is. Take all this out. Claire has inspired taming. And Squirt has dementia. He's not gonna eat any babies. He's gonna be a good bear. He's gonna be our loyal companion, and we're gonna put him on the space shuttle with us when we leave. And he's not gonna eat any babies. I'll put him in the pod next to baby Bingo, who will probably be an adult by then. Because he'll be friends with Bingo. He's not gonna see Bingo as a snack. You guys are building a dubious narrative. Alright, that stuff's all encapsulated properly, I think. Yeah. He's a good little boy. We got Marlboro New. I don't know why he just is Wojak. Marlboro Newport. I like these guys. These are good boys. Nobody fantasizes about these guys eating bingo. Look, they're good friends. Marlboro has not interacted with another colonist in over a day and a half. That's fine. He's actually hungry now. Let's see what he does. I believe when he's under 50, he'll seek out food. Kendo made Bingo stare and fascinate. Look at what a good father Kendo is. This man could be the president. He should be. We have to follow Wojak. A baby eaten counter? Oh yeah. Kendo see yeah, if his wasn't the kid's name Emma? If their baby is a female, I'll name it Emma. If it's not, then I'll name it like I don't know. What's something dumb that I could name him? Who's the guy in RE0? What's his name again? I mean, I guess, but also like it kind of just happens and then he just disappears. And it's like it's very clearly just trying to inspire like emotion. When like in reality, I don't know who this character is. I mean, I do, but like, you know, context of the game, I don't know. It was fine. Yeah, but like he didn't need to have it. I don't know. It's whatever. I don't care. It's fine. Yeah, then we never saw him again. That was kind of the thing, is like if they're gonna do that where it's like, oh, he's a father he needs to put down his zombie daughter. Like that's tragic, but also there's nothing else other than that. Like it's just there so that people are like, oh, that's terrible. That's disturbing. And then he's gone. So I wish they did more. It's like I kind of prefer either nothing or more. I mean, I don't know, maybe there's more in 3. Oh, that's okay. Well, there you go. That's why I shouldn't have said anything without playing at least B story. If he shows up in 3, then that doesn't matter. If he does more in B story, then that's fair, but we'll see. I could see him showing up in B story. So all right, I'll hold my tongue until I finish B story. There he goes. He just got fed by Claire. And did he succeed in? I think he did, right? Okay, that's good. Newport's got nothing. Haul more bricks. I'm gonna take this granite. Get that granite in ya. Get that in ya. Brown bricks. Oh. My neck's sore. Ow. I had to crack my entire spine. Now I'm good. Yeah, I don't know. I'll see what he has in B. If it was just Leon, then I hold that he's just like turned into like an emotional set piece, which is like just kind of feels a little forced. But if there's more in Claire's, then there's more in Claire's. We'll see what that's like. All right. People actually have things that they're doing. How are you doing with the focus? You're good. So we're gonna set you back to work. And here we go. We gotta remove his peg leg. Yeah. Go lay down. This is not our hospital, but it'll have to do for now. Leon will perform this operation, I guess. Since he's the only other doctor. So, yeah. Removing body part. You don't need to use... No, that's restricted. Use regular medicine. You don't need to use Glitter World to take his peg leg off. Okay, good. Now, we get Claire over here. He's trying to hunt a porcupine. You don't need to do that. You need to come over here and use regrow limbs. You're gonna save. Make sure this works. Like poisoning. It could happen. It happened to you even, I would say. Don't follow your master. You can go do whatever you want. Epic sound. Now is it back? No. Induced regeneration, which can open... Does it happen at the end of that thing? What does this say? Psychic regenerative coma and the target that lasts for a full day. Psychic energy assists the target by slowly regrowing any missing limbs. Okay. Sure. So I think that worked. I think when he wakes up in a day, he'll have his leg back. We'll see. I sure hope so. Can make a room for whatever this baby's gonna be too. And I don't know, cut down more trees like this. I don't know, man. Those trees over there. Get more people on plant cut. Squirt still has dementia. That's cool. Oh, you can do that. Abandoned research. They really, really want me to go to a genetics lab. No, that's too far away. Did she just get a renewed No, that's old. Put the medicine on the other leg and now it's twice the size. That's like... Okay, that's kind of funny. But also... Look, oh, look at there it is! All his toes and his tibia and his foot and his femur. Everything's regrowing. Hog. Oh, it's gonna take 171 hours, huh? Ah. Well. Okay. I don't know if I have to induce the coma again or if it'll just keep regenerating after he wakes up. Yeah, you're right. What was I even thinking about before that? I forgot. Work schedule, plant cut. Yes. Squirt can do that. There you go. What the bear doing? Where is the bear? He's just wandering. He's wandering. He is kind of hungry now, so I'm gonna follow him again, because what else is a boy to do at this juncture, where we're just kind of coasting? We have everything we could need. It's not time to eat a baby. There will be no baby consumption on this stream. That is not endorsed by the honorable pleb team, which is me. It's just me. You guys are moderators, but you don't. You speak for yourselves, not me. All right, is he gonna hunt? I can't ask you to moderate yourselves. What are you gonna do? Not condone baby eating? Can't do that. I don't even know if there is a roof here. I don't think there is. Oh, there is. All right. Get rid of it. There. Done. Okay. There he goes, hunting ibex ram. He does do it. Yeah, there you go. He's a trained bear. He doesn't do that. He just scratched the ibex ram in the body viciously. That's all he does. He's a good bear. You guys are slandering Wojak and endorsing baby eating. Kind of messed up, guys. Honestly. Kind of cringe. Successful training? Failed training. Awesome. I do think Claire is getting some good, yeah. She's getting okay animal training out of this. She's also got inspired training or taming, which means like any animal that she could tame, we could just instantly have her tame it. But the only thing that exists right now is a bunny, which... Yeah, the baby's fine. Baby's not going missing. Yeah, I don't know. I don't want a bunny, but if like something rare shows up, then we could do that. Noble apparel. Now, long blades. Long blades are good, and they are quick to research. We're gonna have to research all these instruments for getting for making like a proper throne room, because eventually Claire will want that. Although we don't have to make her royal any more than she is, because she does gain psi focus levels just naturally. So maybe we don't care. What do you mean major break? Oh, because she's got dementia and everything's... and she just... Yeah. Okay. Active Mechanites binge. What does that mean? Are these mechanoid eggs? Yeah, active Mechanites. What do these do? A reinvigorating effect on the consumer. Maybe that'll cure her dementia. Who knows? Question. If I were to surgically remove her eyes and her spine, not her brain, because I don't think we can fix that. But if we were to remove these and then induce the psychic regrowth coma on her, Would she be healed? Okay. I'll look into that eventually. The other option would be something I don't even think I have unlocked yet. No, I don't. Where are they? There's like these like de-aging vats, which can also cure bioregeneration. It's like way down the line. But you can, yeah, biosculptor pods, bioregeneration, heals old scars, regenerates small body parts, cures many physical maladies. Why is there a fire? Just a little fire, it's fine. You know what? These doors need to stop being on fire. Probably wise to stop that, so we're going to replace them with stone. $90 USD for 12 terabyte? Dang, that's really good. I'll, if you could DM me, like, the specific... I mean, I guess it's... What is it? Just, like, a Seagate 12 terabyte? That I would have to look for? Yeah, I'll look into that later, for sure. His leg is still regenerating. Who has good social that is not in horrible pain due to leg stuff? Darlin can do it. Make the trade as soon as you wake up. You get 12 terabyte. Yeah. Could you actually DM that to me just so I remember? Just so I mean, it's not that complicated, but you know, it would be nice. Please and thank you. Because where I was looking, it was like $90 US for like a 4 terabyte. And it was the same for like internal or external, which was kind of weird, but yeah, I don't know. I guess technically I prefer external, I guess. I don't know. I'm still kind of divided on that. But like it would be a little less hassle to have an external. But like I could do that for sure. I could definitely, like if it's 12 terabyte, then it's worth the hassle. So yeah, I'll look into what's available for me. I'm sure the offerings are different in American eBay versus Canadian. Anything we want? I mean, we could sell some of our skins. Light leather. This wool cloth is never going anywhere, so we'll sell that. They have rhinoceros meat. They have ram and ewe. That's how you say it, right? Ewe? Max rank on Leech Hunter? Coagulations. You get to do Wesker mode now, the fun mode. Oh, blue fur's actually good though. Sell like 500 plain leather. Low. Minus 500. There we go. Make a bit of money. Seems good. You. Infinite ammo for different things. I see. I have never once properly investigated the side content of a Resident Evil game. I ought to do that at some point. Anyways, back to my plan of gouging an old woman's eyes out and then hoping that they regenerate. What builds would even be possible to do? We can remove her eyes. You can't remove her spine. So, that's a shame. Wooden eyes. I don't know if you could do that with a... Oh, what's going on? Ah. I see. I made a critical error. How injured are you? Oh! Death in 11 hours, huh? Yep, time for the happy music. He'll be fine. What did he just say? Chris and Leon joked about dinner. Yeah, he's fine. He's alright. Chris is tough, he's good. Repairing you, dude! Rest! What are you doing? Playing with Bingo? That's important work. Leon, you can come, okay. He's fine. He's got 10 hours. He's fine. He took like a fatal wound and then just made a joke to Leon. He's just fine. Kendo's legs are regrowing. You know you don't have to do that. I mean, if you've made a commitment to yourself that you're gonna do it for like most of the RE games, I respect that. But you don't have to. It's like, alright. Fair enough, fair enough. Why is this not... Oh, because I didn't build lines. There you go. And hydroponics. Squirt's exhausted. Well, you're fine. So plans to help Squirt. What's this? A knight seeks your help. They extracted 2 prisoners from an ancient crypto sleeve vault and intend to question them. To keep the prisoners secret from court is hold them. So 2 prisoners. We gotta feed 2 people for 7 days. I can do that. And they're in bad shape. These are all medical beds. Capture. Oh, wait. Oh, they need prison beds. Ew. Set this up in here. In here? In here. No. In here. Yeah. FTL. I considered... When I was really into FTL, when I got into it in like... was it like 2021 or something? I definitely considered doing that. Getting all the achievements, and then I looked them over. And I decided not to do it, because it was bad. Okay, now you can capture. No okay, this needs to be prisoner bed. These guys are doing that. Leon's, okay, you can capture the other one. What do you mean there's no enclosed prisoner marked bed in a safe temperature? There's one right here that can house 2 people. Just put a sleeping spot down. There you go. With FTL, I don't think it's a... I mean, okay, yeah, of course you can get good at it. Let me be clear. Let me state this up front, that yes, you can get good at it, and yes, you can get to the point where you're winning more runs than you're losing by a significant margin. However, especially when you don't know the outcomes of a lot of the random events, like the things that could happen, a lot of the time, you just get screwed by RNG. It just happens sometimes. Yeah, it becomes a knowledge check later down the road. Oh, they can walk. That's okay. I wasn't anticipating this. She's addicted to alcohol, huh? Good. In that case, we're gonna build separate beds for them. They're gonna be made out of limestone, because they're prison beds. There you go. Yep. Gift tail's not that bad. Yeah. I don't know. Like, okay, to win the game, just to get a run or two to the end, it's not that bad. But if you're trying to go through, like, all the different ships, which is what I was trying to do, a lot of ships are just really terrible, and you become more reliant on RNG. And then it gets really rough. And then you have to memorize the different outcomes of the events and know what you should or shouldn't try to accomplish. It's not that bad for casual stuff. It's just like if you care about getting good, there is a large period of that learning time where you will get screwed by RNG. That's also true that a lot of the ship design stuff, that can be pretty bad. I do think that RNG plays a large role in, like, legit, until you know the outcomes of all the different things, it is just RNG. And you will end up just kind of losing sometimes. And that's not great. But that is something that a lot of people won't encounter, because they'll do like what Seth did, which is a completely reasonable and probably the most enjoyable way of playing the game, where you play it a couple times with a few different ships, you get a couple wins under your belt, and then you're like, all right, I'm good. It's only if you really try to take on everything that it becomes a bit of a... Why are they not... Oh, because... Arrest. Yeah, imagine enjoying your time with games. But no, you're not. The only reason that I even tried to take on other ships is because that's kind of how I do. Like, if I get really into something, then I'm like, oh, I want to do it, like everything there is to do in this game. And that turns out to be a bad idea most of the time. Well, that's not true. Just in the case of FTL, the path to becoming really good at FTL involves learning about all the outcomes of RNG and then trying to like min-max Yeah, definitely not. Yeah, it involves playing the game, but that the name of the game is like minimize risk by understanding possible outcomes. Not even like text events, but like, you know, going to different sectors and going to even just like different, what's the term for it? Like the individual stops or individual planets or whatever they are. Beacons, that's right, thank you. Knowing what could be there and being able to hedge your bets properly. It becomes a little bit of a gambling thing where you have to know what's possible and then just, yeah, I don't know. Yes, but in the case of FTL, the stuff that you're getting good at is like purely knowledge of chance. Because there are some risks that just aren't worth taking that you might not even know aren't worth taking unless you like actually take the time to understand the possible RNG outcomes. You're not wrong. I'm just saying that that's the type of skill that it wants you to develop. And that can be kinda tiring. There you go. That gets you through a lot. I think the part that I really, and you know, you did say it's ship thing, which is true, but like the part that really got me to stop even trying to continue on with achievements was the fact that there are some ships that are just so bad from the start that you need good weapon RNG. And if you don't get good weapons, you're basically just hooped. There's not a lot you can do. That I feel that I'm strongly behind and I won't back off from. Is like there really are some ships where you just get screwed. So I remember playing some ships and then just like resetting after the first two sectors if I didn't get anything good because it's just like this is just going to be a slow bleed. Maybe if you're actually just going for 100% achievements, yes, but I think my actual goals were like to try to get to kill the flagship with them, you know? And that can be very, very difficult. Okay. Yeah. Because there's, I kind of likened it to, like, Binding of Isaac, right? Like, of course, Binding of Isaac has the same thing where if you get really good weapons, you're just going to steamroll. And if you get really bad items, what do you mean a member died? I lost relations with this tribe because this person got mauled by a wolf on my property. I didn't incur. Why was she alone? What happened? What do you mean? Uh, okay, fine. Move. That's fine. Wow, that's so awesome. Kill that wolf. Take her rifle, take her beer. What the hell, man? I think it's more akin to... Hold on, I gotta figure out what I'm buying first after they just stun locked me by blaming me for someone dying on my turf. I don't need that lamp anymore, but I'll keep it anyways, because why not? Components, I guess I could buy. I'm gonna use a lot here, so... Sure, I'll do that. And cloth might be nice, too. Yeah, that's too much. We'll do, we'll buy 20 components. There, that's good. I don't know, it's like, in a game like... Here's how I have identified FTL as a game where RNG is a heavy factor. Because in a game like Binding of Isaac, there's a lot of different characters that all have different base stats, and some of them have really terrible base stats. But even then, even if you don't get good items, it's still possible to just, with pure mechanical skill, succeed with those characters. That is not the case with FTL. There are some ships where if you don't get any, and you can maximize your chances of getting good items. You're right, it's not the case with a lot of games, but I think FTL is particularly punishing in that regard, where like I said, like getting good weapons is really, really important for some ships, and you just don't get that a lot of the time. You're not wrong. Ow, it's like... I don't even think FTL is a bad game because of this. I just think that it is kind of heavily RNG, and it's... Oh, it can be a little rough sometimes. That's basically all I'm saying. I actually, by watching Multiverse, I actually think that that is like not as bad, because there is more control over some stuff, like being able to like prepare or like search for scrap or whatever. Like they just gave you more things to interact with in the world, which I think helps mitigate a lot of those like really worst case scenario things. Yeah. Yeah, that's definitely true. Where like because it's shorter, it doesn't matter as much. I basically just burned myself out on it because I was playing like several hours of it per day. And I was like really, you know, just like run after run reloading. Yeah, that's fair. I agree with that. Yep. And after burning myself out on it a little bit, that is kind of where I ended up being, was like, you know, I don't want to like do everything that this game has to offer, but I liked my time with it. I think it's a good game. I just had no desire to continue trying to clear all the ships. I do think Multiverse, it seems more balanced from what I've seen, and I considered playing it, but yeah, I don't know. That's it. Those are my thoughts. Is good. Ugh, dude, my throat. Getting real sore after being live for 5 hours. I'm not used to this. Alright, what's going on around the colony? People are not bored, which is good. These guys were keeping for 5 more days. Marlboro is still a good little boy. We got this going. I don't know. Yeah, we're still like, we have so much power. Unlimited power, one might even say. Wait, there was a second steam geyser. Where is it? Oh, well, those ones are flashing. What do you mean? Where's this? What? Oh, because this is... No, what? Yeah, whatever. It's fine. Doesn't matter. Wait, does that mean if this gets destroyed, then there's no steam geyser under it? No, there is. Okay, whatever. Below your... Why is it... Isn't that song, like, many years old? Why did it... whatever. That happens all the time. I shouldn't question it. It's not older than me. The song is not older than me. I don't even think the guy who sings it is older than me. Isn't he like Josh Groban? I'm looking this up. Josh Groban. Whistle. Josh my balls. Yeah. That's not Josh Groban. Who's Josh Groban? Why is that name in my... Okay, fine. Just whistle. Song. It's not Florida. Josh Hutcherson. Thank you. Josh Hutcherson. He is older than me. Okay, fair enough. He was in Spike? Wait. No. He was in Zathura. That's a movie that exists. I think I actually remember that. Okay, I'll stop looking at Josh Hutcherson. The Wikipedia page, probably not important. Yeah, I think it gave me weird dreams too. Ow. Back hurty. I have very surreal memories of that movie. But like, they're very vague because I was quite young. I probably watched it in theaters, so I would have been like 8 or 9 or whatever. And I was like just old enough to kind of know what was happening, but like, not really. Now I understand that it is basically just like a weird Jumanji clone. But, yeah, I don't know. Oh, very strange, vague memories of that. Claire's still upset that she has to share a room with her own child. Gosh, I love the royalty stuff. What do you... Excuse me, indoor light? What do you mean indoor light? None of these are... Oh no. Oh, is it just these guys? Okay, we're probably fine, actually. We do need to get all hands on deck right away. You're gonna have to put the baby down. You know what? You're fine. Just get Leon. Kando's leg is regrowing. You need to come out here. Chris, you're healed, right? You're good. Yeah, you can come over here. And then when Claire is finished breastfeeding the baby, get her out here too. Oh, you need to finish. Put in the baby there. Yeah, shoot at that dum-dum. Okay, Chris is on fire. Chris is not on fire. He's fine, actually. Kill him, Chris. No, what a shot. Nice. Don't do that. Okay, that was easy. What difficulty are we on? We're on, like, yeah, strive to survive. We're good. I don't think I want to go any higher, because there's a good chance that I'll regret that. Now, do we want Dan? He's burning, apparently. Oh, he's also part of the Cult of Wesker. I forgot that that was the thing. He's got good melee, good construction, social, artistic. Can't do mining. Nah. What about you? Nah. We need someone smart. We need a good researcher. Alas, no one is smart. Good job, Chris. Alright. I think that's... Shot off his arm? Dang! Leon's bolt-action rifle just blew off his entire left arm. Alright, well you guys are gonna die, and that's fine. You brought this upon yourself. Alright, good job guys. Everything's fine. Baby fed? Baby's fed. That doesn't... Yeah, okay. Good. How's our steel supply? That's all the steel we have, and we have designated more to be mined, but no one's mining it. Ooh. Leon's one of our main miners, and he's on growing and plant cutting first, so that's not happening. Wait, hold on. Are you good at mining? No. Okay, you can die then. Really use someone to do mining. I mean, I guess we can send Squirt. Like, Squirt's not terrible at it. Just, you know, she has like severe dementia and a broken back and massive cataracts. So I don't know, man. She's the best we got. We are using both research benches now, though, which is good. When these are all built, we'll be able to designate what we're growing, and then maybe we can get. We might get a bit of drugs going. We got drug production here. Tree sowing. I kind of want tree sowing. I think I want tree sowing. Because I'm going to turn this into a place to grow trees instead of rice. This will provide more than enough. Medical treatment needed. What do you mean? You just, oh, you're fine. You just got a few bruises. Oh. Big neck crack. Dang, Claire sucks at this. You know what I'm actually gonna do is I'm gonna restrict the bear zone a little. Well, no, I want to be able to hunt. But like, Claire is not good at this. I guess Chris could do it too. Oh, sure. There you go. If he bonds to Chris, then that's fine too, because Chris is he's a melee man. So if he has a bear following him, it's okay. She really needs to, like, someone needs to train this man. Oh. Never mind, Chris shouldn't do this. He doesn't have enough to even begin to train the bear. Claire is the only one who can tell Wojak to not eat babies. I'll get a cold snap. Hooray. We need to harvest all this right away. Okay. Get Leon to do that. Anyone else actually doing that? No, not really. Oh, okay. Well, you know what? Whatever. I don't care. Do what you're gonna do. If they all die, they all die. We'll have enough food. I'm not gonna manually right-click on each of them and get you to harvest it. Sure, just play horseshoes. See if I care. Good dog, Newport. Probably why we haven't even built these yet. We're waiting on all the steel. And I don't think we would have a shortage of it, not for the fact that nobody's actually getting it. We need a miner. Like, not bingo. Oh, a steel. Very epic. Yeah. Okay, he's gonna get some rice out of it. That's fine. Prevent sowing. He's just gonna continue. Okay, buddy. Whatever. How's our schedule? We got, schedule's good. I think. Oh, bingo's not on the right schedule. Not that I think he even really listens to this. But whatever. We'll set him up for when he turns into a child. Oh, right. It's very cold in here. We should probably fix that. Overwall vent. Do I not? No, I have overwall vents. I'm not gonna build that because they're doing all these, so it doesn't matter. We need steel really bad. He's getting steel. Squirt's doing a bit of mining. All right. Well, we've fully recovered from the raid, and we're working on stuff. So I think that might be a good place to call it for now. They're all doing stuff. It's all in motion. They'll figure it out. So for now, thanks to everyone that hung out and was chatting and watching. Thank you guys for dropping by. I'll stream again sometime. I don't know. I've realized that trying to stick to a schedule is not. I shouldn't do that, or at least shouldn't say anything. But you know. probably soon, probably in a couple days, and I'll lead off with Rimworld, maybe. Maybe I'll do Resident Evil. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Again, thank you guys for dropping by. Have a good night. Hope you're doing well. All that. And yeah. Bye-bye.